Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm just curious, why did you decide to launch your album here in the Philippines?
Well, I think Filipinos are the best singers. And I think that I would love to spend more time here. Like I said, I don't really favor the States at the moment. So I think I would like to live here in the long term. And I would love to familiarize myself with the culture. And I need to learn Tagalog, so I'm going to do that next year. Next time you see me, I will
Oh,
be
that's
speaking.
nice.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to talk to your PR guy here, my boss at People's Journal, Eugene Aziz, and of course, Marisa, who's a dear friend as well.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Yeah, back in San Francisco. I even spoke to her kanina. Sabi ko, just to Sada, I'm leaving next week, early next week. I want to sit down with you guys, discuss something. But anyway, as early as now, I plan to bring you to Viva.
I
To
would
Viva
love that.
Records.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
I would love that.
And hopefully, if you will agree with me, I want to co-manage you with Viva.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I would love to discuss.
Sorry to put you on the spot, but this is, I'm not forcing you. I'm not forcing you.
Thank you.
Anyway, I'm going to talk to your mom as well.
Oh yeah.
And anyway, my question is, who are the influences, your early influences in music?
I would say Mariah Carey is my biggest influence. She's the songbird supreme. I admire everything about her 5-octave vocal range to her extensive songwriting abilities. I think that she's such an authentic artist because a lot of artists don't write their own music. So it was really important for me to write all of my songs from scratch. And hopefully from this point out I can say I will write all of my songs. I don't want people to write songs for me. I love Ariana Grande as well. My real name is actually Ariana, so we're kind of Italian sisters in a way. I love Patti LaBelle. I love strong vocalists. Yeah.
Really, I'm so amazed with your voice. Talagang maganda. I like what you said, of course, learning more Tagalog, especially if you wanted to stay longer in the Philippines would be, of course, I think an advantage to you. But anyway, as early as now, I'd like to congratulate you, and of course, maybe we'll be seeing more of you, all of us here, and of course, looking forward to your success in the future. Thank you.
Ayan. O, English pa ha. Iyan, ikaw naman. Tanong ka na. Ikaw rin mag-English. Kate will ask a question.
Yes, congratulations. Did you undergo any formal training?
I'm sorry.
Did you take voice lessons?
Oh, yeah. So I actually I do take voice lessons. Her name is Rosette. She's actually based here in Manila. So when I'm in the States, the time difference is kind of tricky, but I try to meet with her once or twice a week. Yeah, I taken voice lessons when I was younger, but I started consistently taking them about a year ago, and it's helped so much. Yeah.
I think that a lot of your songs are brought from personal experience. Can you share with us your songwriting process and you also get you?
Yeah, so I try to write every day. I feel like writing, especially for songs, is one of those things that you can lose super quickly unless you're doing it all the time. So my songwriting process is literally just pulling up a notes app on my phone and typing in just the thoughts whenever they come to my mind. And then I'll try to form it into songs a little later as I, find a harmony or try to figure out a beat that I like. But I try to write every single day. A lot of these songs I've written over 2 years ago.
And as of the moment, what's your favorite song? Home songs in your album?
Oh, that's a hard question. I would probably say Anything But Free is one of my favorite songs. I haven't played it yet, but it's very vulnerable, very raw. I would say that's my favorite one. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Kate. Celesst, what does your name means? Celesst Mar.
Yeah, so I wanted to combine the ocean in some way because I love the ocean. I'm always in the ocean. So Celesst means, it's kind of short for celestial. It can be interpreted as heaven, heavenly, and then Mar in Latin, Spanish, a bunch of other languages means seas. So I guess in short, it kind of means like heavenly sea.
Heavenly Sea.
Yeah.
Nice. Tessa, best in English when she was young.
I've actually got some medals to show for my best in English. Anyway, congratulations. It's we really did love the songs that we heard so far. We were expecting to hear Mariah Carey at some point because even your look, would you agree that somehow you're sort of channeling a Mariah kind of?
I think the hair for sure. Funny story. My natural hair color is black, but I went like a darker brown than this. It was much darker than this. Like when I went this color 2 years ago. But because I'm in the ocean all the time, it lightens so much to this color. So I guess I'm not gonna go back to dark brown like it was like I wanted. I don't mind the light hair, but I think the comparison comes a lot from the hair for sure. Yeah.
And I did hear, we did hear quite high notes in some of the songs that we heard. So you were saying that Mariah has this 5-octave voice. How many octaves does yours go up to?
I actually asked my voice teacher that recently, and she said that it's almost 4. I'm working on the really low notes. The low notes are hard, but I have been taking voice lessons for a year now, and I'm actually able to hit those really high notes that she can hit. Never been able to hit those notes before. So I practice every single morning, first thing in the morning. I'm just doing these crazy high vocal exercises because it's like your voice is a muscle like any other part of your body. You have to train it constantly to be able to hit those notes.
So we look forward to the 5th octave.
Yes.
Maybe by the time you learn Tagalog,
Yes.
you'll also be hitting that. We just wanted to know a little bit about what life is like for you in Hawaii. I mean, a lot of the singers here in the Philippines, before they do start, their professional careers, they join contests. I mean, was it ever part of your singing background?
I participated in beauty pageants when I was younger, and for the talent portion, I always sang won Best Talent a few times. Nothing crazy. But as for contests, I would love to join The Voice. Honestly, I've had my eye on it for a while. I might try to audition next year. Yeah, I would love to do that.
But where had you been performing in Hawaii? I mean, where would people have seen you?
I've performed a few times, mostly when I was younger. So in high school, I performed with my school's vocal class. So we did like a musical. I sang Memory from Cats. I've also did like choir as a child, so a lot of choir practices, a lot of like church performances, especially around Christmas time. But I am a little dusty on my performance skills, so I've been practicing a lot because I want to perform at any opportunity I can next year.
So I guess my last question is, what made you finally, take the plunge and, record after, so many years of actually singing?
Yeah, honestly, I think that a big part of it had to do with people doubting me a little bit, saying, oh, you're never gonna do it. You're never gonna be able to do it. You can't write a song, like you can't sing like that. So part of that kind of fueled me to work harder, but also part of it is just for myself because I want to say I did it. I wrote all these songs. I spent all these hours in the studio recording. I performed because it's so much work, and I'm really proud of it. Really, really proud.
You should be. So good luck, and I will hope to see more of you soon.
Thank you so much.
Before everything, your mom is watching. Just greet
Hi,
her.
Mom, I love you. Thank you so much for everything. I love you.
Okay, thank you.
Now, Tessa mentioned about your hair or your looks looking like Mariah Carey. That's the Charm bracelet era in 2003. You're talking to a big Mariah fan right
I
here.
love Charm Bracelets.
I
They're my favorite album.
know. It's 2003. Okay, next question is from Leia.
Hi, welcome back.
Thank you.
You've been here in the Philippines 4 times this year.
Yes,
Why
yeah.
that often?
For recording, so I record all my music out here. I'm never satisfied with how the track sounds. I always want to come back. I always want to do something different. So I love recording I'm here. I love the team I have with Eric at Indigo Studios, and I hope to continue working with him.
Why just this year when your mom is Filipino? You could have visited earlier on, right?
Yeah, I've been here a couple times before this year. I actually started recording here last year, but the time before that, I came here, I think in 2016, with my school actually. It was kind of like a mission journey. So we visited some orphanages, and that's where I went to Baguio. I went to a Marino school in Hawaii, and there's a Marino school in, out there in Baguio. So yeah, I've been here a couple times. Yeah.
Why do you, why did you start late, or why did you become a late bloomer? When you mentioned earlier that you've been singing since high school.
Yeah.
So you finished college already?
Mhm.
All right. What
Yeah.
course?
I studied communication and political science in San Diego.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, so I went through several phases. I wanted to be a professor at one point. I wanted to work in the news at one point, worked at a TV station. But I've always loved writing. I just never thought I would write my own songs. So I guess that's kind of why I was a late bloomer in a way.
So you started writing songs just recently?
Yeah, I would say 2 years ago, about, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Ate, babay ka agad si Pinay. Oo. But before becoming a singer, you aspired to be a professor in college, right?
I did, yeah. I was very inspired by the professors at my college. I wanted to go to grad school, I wanted to get my PhD, but, you know, it's just, that's what my mom always tells me. She wants me to be a lawyer.
You're too beautiful to become a lawyer.
They won't take me seriously.
I know. It's just like Legally Blonde by
Yeah.
Reese Witherspoon. But also, fun fact, she wanted to be a reporter, a news anchor.
I did, yeah. I worked at a news station in San Diego for a little bit my last year of college. But I realized it just really wasn't for me. You know, for the long hours that you put in at work, they just don't pay you enough.
Right. It's good to know that you're trying a lot of things
Yeah.
before you finally found your comfort zone, which is singing. So it's good to hear those stories, Celesst. Alan Santo, let's challenge you for an English question.
Okay, ako. Hi Celeste, congratulations sa your new album.
Thank you so much.
We're just curious, before singing, are you a professor? What subject or what academics did you teach to the students?
Yeah, so I actually did. I was a teacher's assistant in college. It was for communication theory, Com 100. It was mostly grading, you know, lots of grading. There were a few classes that I did teach the lessons. But yeah, I love teaching. I love, you know, being in a classroom environment. Yeah.
We're just curious if, how do you find men in the Philippines?
Men agad talaga.
Yeah. Are you single?
I am single.
Yes. How do you find men or any guy here in the Philippines? Is there any chance?
I'm not really sure how to answer that question. But I like all different kinds of men from everywhere, I guess. Yeah. But I'm not looking. I have too many things to focus on. Not looking, yeah.
If given a chance as a singer, do you still want to push through it with your acting career, or given a chance to become an actress here in the Philippines?
I would say I would try it. Yeah, I would be open to trying it. Honestly, I haven't thought about acting until people started telling me, oh, you should think about acting. So maybe I'll take a few acting lessons and see. I don't know.
Yeah. Last on me, because you're from Hawaii, do you have any favorite delicacies here in the Philippines that you want to?
Favorite what?
Yeah.
Food.
Food.
Dishes.
Oh, yes. I love turong. I love green mango shake. Green mango shake is my favorite.
Not
Actually,
right. Not right.
Not right.
Okay.
Not right. I like ripe, but green mango, they only have it here. I don't have that anywhere in the States, but I'm actually vegan, so my diet is a little
that's
limited.
right.
Yeah.
Did you try balut? Balut?
Vegan nga siya.
Vegan siya. Okay. So, next question. Sorry, I didn't understand. Thank you, Celeste, and congratulations.
So there's a place here called Vegan.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we thought you're vegan. Oh, you like balot.
Oh no, I don't mean that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Alan, for surviving the English-only challenge. Jojo.
Hi, Celeste. Has diving influenced your songwriting? Any
Yeah.
being underwater, the silence there?
Yes, absolutely. It's influenced my writing so much because there's no place like being underwater. Underwater is like space to me. It's so mysterious. I mean, we know more about space than we do about the ocean. So I think I really tried to capture that ocean vibe in my first song called Siren's Call on the album. It's very mermaid-like, lots of high notes, very ethereal.
Can you tell us about the music scene in Hawaii?
Yes, there is so many talented people in Hawaii, lots of talents. I know a lot of local artists there. It's a very small community, and we're all very supportive of one another. Shout out to Juju, Juju the Key. He is a rapper in Hawaii that is one of my best friends. He's kind of inspired me to get into the music scene. I saw him perform a couple years ago, and I just went up to him and I was like, I want to do what you do. Like, you need to help me. Like, let's get in the studio. Let's work on a song. There's so much talent in Hawaii, but a lot of it goes unnoticed.
And being Filipino hasn't worked against you.
No, no. Actually, Hawaii is really interesting because it's the only state in the U.S. where the majority is Asians. It's
That's
not
right.
white people. So there's a lot of Filipinos in Hawaii.
How are you inside the studio? Or maybe in general with your music, are you collaborative? Are you a perfectionist?
I'm definitely a perfectionist. Eric, my engineer, will tell you I have sang these songs a million different times. I've tweaked every little note a million times. He's probably very impatient with me, even though he will never admit it, because the mic really picks up every single thing, and I want everything to be perfect. So I would say that I'm very critical about myself, but it's also a part of being a new artist and figuring out your sound and what you like in the studio.
And finally, is there a Filipino or international singer you'd like to work with?
Denise Julia, I love her. Love her.
Same vibe. Yep.
Yes.
Thank you.
Sharon.
Yeah, you have the same vibe. With Denise Julia.
Gusto niya rin siya Sharon sa Amy, di ba?
I know. Fun fact, Tessa. Ask her real name. No. What's her real name,
It's
Celeste?
actually Ariana. So, yeah.
Interesting, right? Okay. Who else to ask Nikki? You want to ask a question? You're second place in English.
Hello? Oh, it's on now.
I need an interpreter.
Since you're up to now,
I need an interpreter.
is your being biracial affect the way you create music? And does it somehow how should I say this? Affect your artistry?
Maybe a little bit. I feel a lot of pressure on my Filipino side because I do feel like we are the best singers, and we are the best at karaoke. So maybe just a little bit. Yeah, I just try to work on my craft every single day. I try to do my vocal warm-ups every single day. I always want to hit those super high notes, and I'm trying to tackle the super low notes. So yeah.
And also other people here say that you sound like Mariah.
Thank you. That's the biggest compliment.
But for someone who has listened to your music for the first time, What do you hope they notice about your voice?
I would hope to notice a lot of dynamics, a lot of range, and I think in terms of the lyrics, a very deep meanings in the lyrics as well. I really try, in a couple of the songs, I try to have a lot of double entendres. I try to make it, as interesting as possible and in a way that people can interpret it in multiple different ways.
And my last question, I understand that you said you're a late bloomer in terms of being a professional singer, but when did you actually realize that you could actually sing and write songs?
I feel like I've always known I could sing, but in terms of writing songs, it's a whole other ballgame. Writing songs is the hardest thing I've ever done. I wouldn't say I really knew I could write songs up until maybe 4 or 5 songs in. After writing 4 or 5 songs, I was like, okay, starting to get the hang of it. It kind of makes sense now. Now I know what to do differently. But it's very difficult to write a song.
Is your mom into music as well, or
Not
are you from
really.
your
Not really, no. Yeah, she can sing, but she's very shy about it. Yeah.
So you're a trained blazer, they're family.
Sorry.
You're a trained blazer.
A little bit. I would say my cousins, we're just like a year apart. They're all really excellent singers as well. But yeah, a lot of people in my family do sing. Yeah, we're Filipinos, so we all sing.
You have a Filipino blood. But anyway, thank you very much and
Thank you.
good luck to your career.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Now, interesting also, sometimes it's not the 5-octave range of Mariah that's getting noticed, it's the notes.
Yes.
Right?
People don't recognize the low notes enough. I
Right.
love her low notes just as much as I love the super high notes.
Right. You mentioned earlier that you love diving. Your dream is to swim or dive in all 7 seas.
Yes.
What are these 7 seas?
I don't know. I don't know. I just know I want to dive everywhere. I've
Right.
traveled to a fair share of places, but haven't traveled everywhere. Egypt is #1 on my bucket list. I would love to visit Egypt and dive in the Red Sea.
Right. Oh, wow. That's a challenge because it's salty and you're gonna be floating.
A little bit, yeah.
Ang hirap itong English ha, Kuya Eugene ha. Dapat dollars daw to, sabi ni Jun Lalin. Okay, Leia.
Can I ask an additional question?
Yes, of course.
She forgot her question.
It's okay.
So just gonna try to recall it again.
It's okay. No worries.
Run.
Hi, Celeste.
Hi.
What are the advantages and disadvantages?
I feel like it's all kind of together.
As a sex siren, what are the advantages and disadvantages of that? Being sex
Do you consider yourself as that?
is that an advantage for you, like, especially to the men, that their family, the family?
That's an interesting question. I would say I definitely identify myself as like a mermaid/siren. I think I would say an advantage is just getting people to do whatever you want. I feel like I'm very persuasive. But I think a lot of times people might think that you can't be beautiful and talented. Maybe, or maybe people overlook my vocal abilities because of my looks. I don't know. I try not to listen to the criticism too much. Like I know who I am as a person, and I know what I'm capable of vocally. So really, it's their problem. Yeah. I don't know if that answered your question.
Thank you. Any more questions, especially on the other table? Irvin, birthday boy.
Happy birthday, Sagittarius. I love
Sorry,
Sagittarius.
Chris. They're all introvert here. That's why.
It's okay, I am too.
Ay, si Cesar.
Ay, si Cesar ha. Grabe ha.
May entry.
According to your profile, you're also into pageantry. Tell something about this.
I did beauty pageants when I was younger, much younger, like in middle school. I don't know if I would do it again because it's a lot of harsh criticism and it's a lot of pressure. I feel like it can be maybe a little bit of a toxic environment. But you know, I have so much respect to them. They're all beautiful and very talented.
If there's anything that you figure out during your earlier journey in entertainment, in any form?
Anything I figured out.
Yes, yes. If there's anything that helps you to take your career, in your career right?
Oh, okay.
Cesar, ang battery.
Sorry. Time to think about that.
Check. Alright.
I would say to just be open to collaborating with people. I think collaboration in the music industry is really, really important. And it also teaches you how to work with new people, how to work with different voices, work with different genres, and just be very receptive to criticism, especially from people like in the music industry that are already established. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You are also into competition.
Yeah, she said that she wanted to try The Voice.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I would definitely be open to doing a contest like The Voice. I would love to audition next year.
How about in competition in general? Like for example, in the music scene, because there's a lot of singers right now, and the competition is online.
Okay, so how
About it? How do you handle the criticisms? Not all people we can please, something like that.
I think that everybody is on their own journey in the music industry. You know, it's a very complicated industry to be in. Yeah, I would say I would try to just focus on my own lane. You know, I think that there's always room to improve, especially vocally. So it's all a learning process for me. Yeah. Still learning as I figure it out. Yeah.
Kate has an additional question.
Celesst, do you know any Tagalog song? Can be
I really don't. But what comes to mind is that Champion detergent commercial.
What? Are you serious?
I don't know why. I was telling my mom, it's just stuck in my head. Champion detergent.
Now they need to get you as an endorser.
Sorry, I don't. Yeah.
They need to get you as an endorser now.
I would love that.
Yeah.
I hear it every day, every night before I go to sleep. That's what I hear.
I think Alan and Nikki are in love with you. They're smiling while you're
You
talking.
guys too. Thank you.
Okay.
So welcoming.
Last question, pahabol.
I remember my question. You have TFC at home, the Philippine
We do,
channel.
yeah.
Oh, all right. So you're familiar with some of the local stars. So who are they? The top of mind in your head.
That's a really good question.
Yeah.
There's this, I don't want to be like disrespectful, but he's like a ball guy.
Ball?
Yeah. I think he's like a host. Yeah. Yeah. I like him. Yeah.
What about the guys, the actors, Filipino actors or actresses? If you're familiar with
Honestly, I'm not super familiar. Not super familiar.
You don't watch TFC.
Not really. It's just, you
Maybe
know,
your mom.
I watch it at my grandma's house when it's on. You know, I'll sit with her, talk to her, kind of see what she's watching. But I don't really watch too much. Yeah. But I'm going to watch more to kind of help with like conversational flow and stuff. With the subtitles. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that. Yeah.
No, but you did mention earlier that you know Sharon Cuneta, right?
My mom used to,
Play songs of Sharon.
yeah, and she actually hosted a concert that Sharon did years ago in Hawaii.
Wow.
So she kind of like, she's well versed with the show business.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for your questions.
Thank you so much.
So we got a snapshot, a slice of who you are. But I think we'll get to know you more as we talk to you soon.